Hi, and welcome to Diversity in the Community. I'm surrounded by some beautiful sisters, and we've been having fun before we even get started. So I want to pronounce their names correctly. This is
Cacina.
Cacina, all right. This is
Recina.
Recina,
Sabrina.
Sabrina. And so I am so excited to have them on Diversity in the Community. They have a lot to say. I don't know if you guys are starting a new project or you've done it before, but anyway, I'm going to let them tell it because it's all about them. And I'm just so happy to have. They were kind of reminding me of I'm missing my sisters right now because I'm here with them. But I'm going to start out with you, Miss Lady. Could you tell me a little bit about what the
With the sisters and my sisters.
yes, my sisters and I is all about.
Miss Theresa, can I give that to Cacina?
Yes, that's right, Cacina. That's
it's
right.
Cacina's
It's yours.
project.
That's all right. I'm the middle child. They always forget about me.
Here we
I'm
go.
used to it. I'm just kidding. My sisters and I is something that I thought of years ago, and we started off. I always thought that because we all came from a very tight knit family, that we're only 1 year apart, and that people always thought we were triplets. But we have such a unique relationship with each other that I wanted to show the world. And I know that there's a lot of, like you said, you miss your sisters.
Yes, yes.
There's a special relationship that you have with family members, and they're your best friends before anybody else, for most.
Right.
But I thought that it was necessary for us to have a some type of a reality. I started off with a reality show, and that we just went our separate ways. But we thought that we can come up with a nice podcast where we all will talk to the world and to the community about things that matter to us, things
Yes.
that bothered us,
Yes.
things that are challenging us. And this is a brand new project.
Okay.
Like I said, we've tried other projects, but this is a brand new project because we want to stay on top of what's going on in the world. And what's going on in the world are podcasts.
Okay.
So instead of having like a YouTube channel or something like that, we thought that maybe once in a while we'll check in.
Yeah.
We'll check in with the community, and the community can see what we're doing, and hopefully in some ways we can inspire other people by
Okay.
some of the things. Like I said, some of our challenges is not always good things that happens in our lives.
Okay.
And so we wanted to share that and connect with people.
Right. Right.
So on a monthly basis, we wanted to have a podcast where we can reach out, talk about community events,
Okay.
talk about, I'm a political science major, so I love politics.
Okay.
Love and we got a lot to talk about as far as that's concerned.
Oh yeah.
Politics, as far as our wellness, Sabrina is an expert on our wellness. You know, she's a massage therapist. She can dig into helping people to understand how important it is to get massages and take
Okay.
care of ourselves,
Okay.
self-care. Recina does everything. She's an entrepreneur. She can talk a little bit more about what she does. But with me, I just wanted everybody to sort of just tune in and listen to what
Yeah.
we have to say,
Yeah.
and call us and talk
Yeah.
with us, so that maybe in some way, like I said, I use the word inspire, but I really, really mean we want to be your friends. We
Yeah.
want to be people that in the community, not just national television,
Yeah.
but local community members that you can tap into as far as some of our level of expertise, and we can tap into theirs.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking to other community members as well. Something similar to you. You probably going to be on our podcast.
Okay. Okay.
And you are. What were you saying, Regina?
No, I said yeah, because Theresa probably have questions too.
Yes. So I just wanted to give you
Yeah. Yeah.
a synopsis of where it all came from and what my vision is as far as the show is concerned.
What a beautiful vision, though. I
Thank you.
absolutely love it.
Yeah, she does. She's been wanting to do this for a while now. Right?
Yeah,
We
it's
wanted
been
to
years.
do, you know what's so funny? We wanted to do reality where the people would come into our homes.
Okay.
But my sisters and I, they had a hard time with that. So this is a way that you can tap into our lives
Yeah.
without it being so personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So up front, maybe they'll change their minds down the line if this is successful.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it will be successful.
It will
Yes.
be. We're gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna
we'll put
think
that in
positive.
the
Well, like
atmosphere.
first of all, before we go anywhere else, I got to talk about your mom. That's
Okay,
my
yeah.
buddy.
That's
Yes.
Yeah, I met her for the first time when we were on a program together. I guess we were the elders, and we had to we had
come out
to
and do the
raise our
dances.
hand or dance or something
Yeah.
before the program
Right.
started. And that was the first time that I met
Yep.
your mom, and
Mhm.
I've just loved
You
her
guys
ever
clicked
since.
right then
Yeah,
and
we
there.
clicked right there. Yeah.
Well, we're definitely her
She says
seeds.
that about you, Miss Teresa.
This is true. Without her would be no
That's
us.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
And my
right.
dad
Such a
also.
beautiful, beautiful person.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so many people probably know her in the community as well.
Hmm.
They do, because she supports a lot
Mhm.
of artists and a lot of people in the community.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So she
Yeah.
gives back in that
Mhm.
aspect. She's always supporting. She's always showing up. You know.
Hmm.
No
You
matter
know,
what, we talk
various
about our
artists.
limitations at times.
She's
You know,
just-
even if physically we're not able to do it, she still gets up and say, "Girl, you better get up and shake it off and keep
Yeah.
it moving."
Yeah. Yeah.
She's still at 78. She
Mhm.
wakes up at what 5 a.m. 4
4
a.m.
a.m. to go
And she
swim.
got
go
this
swimming.
her style. Her style
Mhm.
of dress.
That's where I
Yes.
her
was
whole thing is
We are.
like.
Mhm.
So
She's
when
a
she
classy
she
chick.
watched it, you know, I was talking about her.
Yeah.
She know I love her.
She's a funky
Yup.
chick.
Yeah,
She loves
she
you too.
is.
She loves you too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the thing about you, I didn't know your two sisters until today,
Uh-huh.
is that the positivity that you put out there on in social media, on Facebook, it's always something
Yeah.
positive, a
Yeah.
positive word, and I love that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just so much negative going on in
Yes,
this world. So much.
yes.
So I think I get it from my grandmother, because she was always positive. She was
Mhm.
stern and strict, but she
Yeah.
was always positive
Yes.
and loving. And I get it from my mom too, but if it wasn't for the grace of God, honey, I don't know where would I be. So
Yes, I know
I'm
that's
just
right.
that servant, that instrument
Mhm.
to put it out there when
Mhm.
people are struggling, because we
Yeah.
all go through.
Yes,
It's
we do.
nothing.
Yes, we
nothing.
do.
Nothing is easy.
That's right. That's
So
right.
you know, if you don't have that word and that relationship,
Mhm.
and that's what gets you through the pain,
Yes,
the
Lord. Yes,
depressing,
Lord. Yes,
the
Lord.
depression. I mean, grief, everything. So it's you know, I'm that tool
Mhm.
to put it out, because people are like, why are you always on social media? Because that's my ministry. You know what I'm saying?
There you
Ah,
go.
That's
Yeah,
my ministry.
That's right. Yep.
To put it out there, just
That's
to put a smile on somebody's face.
And we
Right.
can mention
Yeah.
too, our father
Yes.
was a pastor himself of
Uh-huh.
his church.
Uh-huh.
We all grew up in the church.
Right.
That's one person that we haven't really mentioned too much, but
Right.
we
Your-
had a wonderful childhood.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
And you know, meeting people in the community as far as children are concerned, even as adults, there's a lot of people that's come from a lot of pain
Yes.
and a lot of suffering.
Yes.
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 And so
Wow.
we like to be around people. People used to like to be around us as little children.
Mhm.
And you guys know who you are.
Yes.
You used to hang out with us all
everyone
the
of
time.
And they are friends. They're still
Right,
our
every
friends
one of
even
y'all.
till today.
Even till today.
We,
Yeah.
we have
Sabrina,
our
I'm sorry.
childhood friends.
We're
Yep.
talking.
No, finish
I'm sorry,
talking. No,
Sabrina,
because
go
I
ahead.
don't know. I don't have anything to say.
Okay.
But you know the thing is with you guys, when you first walked in the door, and I didn't even know you, I could feel, you know, whatever vibes you had. You
Aw.
know, it was. I just
Oh,
felt
we get on each
comfortable.
other's nerves. Trust me.
But it, yeah,
They
that
get
might be
on my
about-
last
yeah,
nerves.
yeah,
They
right.
get on
But I
ours.
could feel it when you guys came in the door, so I just love it. And so you're the massage therapist?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I just
She
recently
has
magic
became,
hands.
I just
You have
recently
magic
became a
hands?
massage. Blessed hands.
Blessed hand.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Purple, purplicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
blessed
have
hands.
your own business?
No,
like?
don't say where I work for.
Oh,
But I
okay.
do work for a franchise at this
Okay.
moment. And then I do
Independent.
independent. I do my own thing on the side.
Oh, okay.
I have my own table and all the things that
Okay,
I
that's
need to
good to
massage.
know.
It's so
So
yes.
she
wonderful
can
to
come
have
to your
her in our
house and
family.
give you
Oh, I
a
love that.
personal massage.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
you
that.
should
Yeah,
get
she
one.
travels and goes to individuals' houses.
That's
Oh
the
my
uniqueness
God.
about her
Yeah.
business that she
Mhm.
goes to you.
Mhm.
And she'll
Oh, I
tell you,
love
you
it.
know, she'll
Mhm.
ask you first
Uh-huh.
what area that,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, you
want
have
her
you have to do a client intake,
Yeah.
health
Yeah,
history,
yeah,
that kind
yeah.
of thing.
I
yeah.
love massages. I'm just telling you.
Oh
right now.
yeah, so I'll give you my card after.
Yes, yes.
We went. We recently came back from New Orleans, actually visiting our mom.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
Eating all that good food. I saw y'all talking about that
Oh,
food.
my God.
Oh, Lord.
So
I ate too
you know,
much.
I had and I can share this with the world. I had my health issues as far as my legs are concerned,
Mm.
and Sabrina has. I say they're magic hands, but she said they're blessed hands. They're both. She really does get into what health and wellness is all about. She know her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when she massages, she educates as well.
Okay. All
So
right.
she educated me, and you know, like I said, and I went to the doctor and they did an X-ray and they found out, and I couldn't even understand the language.
Yeah.
She broke it down for me.
Yeah.
As far as what was going on with my knees, and I feel 100% better. One, because I found out what the problem was.
Yeah.
Two, I found out that what I can do to what I can do to
help
To
me.
remedy
Yeah.
it.
And
Yep.
three, there's somebody right in my family
Yeah.
that can help me along
Yeah.
the way as far
Yeah.
as the physical therapy and the massages that I need.
And listening,
And
wearing the right
listening.
shoes, because your shoes be
Okay, you know
wearing
what?
the wrong shoes.
We
Well,
didn't
she
even have
wearing
to
the
go
right
there.
ones today.
Well,
I
today
have
she
the right
is,
one.
but
I
she
used
So-
to love
the,
wearing
the
heels
other
every
day
Yeah, so-
she'll wear her toes out in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with
and I'm
no,
still gonna do
with
that.
no,
Last.
with no stockings.
Right.
You guys
With
are
the
just
heel.
what I needed today. I needed a good laugh. Oh my God. I
Trying to act
absolutely.
cute.
Oh, I
I
absolutely love.
still wear my flip flops.
Yeah, but
she
that's
do.
why your knee was messed up.
No,
Yeah, my knees was messed up.
You
'cause
was
of the
walking
heels.
like this.
Recina, really? No, she wasn't. She was walking over.
Yeah, I was
No
bending
such
over
side,
because
no
I had such good posture
Yeah.
that I knew something was going on.
You should have saw in the airport. Oh my gosh,
We
I
had
was
to get
so
a wheelchair.
frustrated. I was so frustrated.
Well, I know you were.
I
You were
know.
like, go get your luggage. And I was like, I can't even get over there to get them.
And she wanted
She
you to
left me.
It was so bad, Miss
see, and
Theresa,
she
it
wanted you
was
to push
bad.
yourself. Too.
Yeah, she did.
I was so
So y'all need to have a comedy show. It would really be funny. I'm telling you, because this is funny right
It was
here.
bad.
And you know, even your child goes back. She was in plays with me when she was a little girl.
right.
Which one?
She was
Justina.
at
Oh.
the Bush, What
Yes.
was it? It was
Lest we forget, from the boat to Obama.
the boat.
Oh,
to
wow, that's
Obama.
going way
That was
back.
way time.
Yes.
That was way back.
Yeah,
with-
she was in there when
Wow,
I
I remember that.
That's
I'm glad you brought that
crazy.
up because there's so many wonderful things that not
That's
only
where I met you too.
we're
Yep.
doing,
Christina.
but so many wonderful things that our
The
own children
kids
are
have
doing.
did.
Yeah.
And you know, my son actually goes to Rhode Island School of Design.
Wow.
He's an artist, and the city of Hartford knows him very well, and
Wow.
West Hartford. And my daughter teaches 6th grade in Manchester.
Wow.
So that's what's going on with me. But Recina has a daughter that has her own show in New Jersey.
Oh, just Yolena.
Yelena, that's her
Wow.
oldest girl.
Prep University. I think you see
Wow.
some of her stuff on social media
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, she's
Something you share. Yeah.
She's actually amazing. She's doing so much. And then Justina goes to Roger Williams in Bristol, Rhode Island.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And Tashina is doing
My
her
child.
thing. Her baby.
Yeah, she doing her own
She's
thing.
doing her thing too.
But you know, this is what I love, because we see so much negative stuff out there on social media and everywhere. So to sit and talk with sisters who are getting along, and then
Yes.
your kids
Most
are
of the
doing,
time.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's part of the good stuff
Yeah,
too.
right,
You know,
right.
that's
It's
part
not-
of the
yeah.
fussing and all that is a
Yes.
part of it.
It is.
And your kids are doing well. Your mom is doing fantastic. This is what people need to hear.
Yeah.
Because,
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
when
I
they
was
turn on the
thinking. I was
TV
thinking,
and
yeah.
whatever, there's so much negativity out there. So to me, when television is for me, is a ministry.
Yes.
Because every time I try to get people on that are talking about things that are positive.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I absolutely love this.
Well, we love you for having.
Oh,
Yeah, we love you for
having,
this.
having this
Listen.
platform.
Listen, I haven't
Yes.
even asked any of my questions. So
Oh, go ahead.
Yes,
Ask your question.
You probably answered all of this. But I think the first question I had was, what do each of you feel you can get out of the podcast?
hmm
Um,
I think that for me, and I'll start off just so you guys can think about your answers.
Of course, Cacina, of course.
She's the talker.
I think
She
that for
can.
me, it's more of an exchange. I'm going to get a lot of energy and a lot of positivity, some negativity, which is healthy, from the people.
yeah.
So not only am I going to share what I know, but I'm going to learn a lot from what people have been through themselves.
Yeah.
So that's what I look forward to, having that exchange.
Yeah.
Because that empowers me,
Mhm.
and it energizes, and it gives me a sense of self when I know that there's other people that are going through some of the same things that I'm going through or I have gone through.
Yeah.
So I think it's just more of an exchange for me.
Okay.
I think what I'll get out, I think it's so important just for a sister's relationship.
Yeah.
Because like you said, some sisters don't even get along. Some
Right.
some
Right.
sisters don't even talk
Right.
to one another. But just to tell our stories.
Yes.
the podcast, you know, because everybody has a story.
Yes.
Yeah.
So even with me being a young mom when I was 15, so I have a story to
You have a
tell.
story, yes.
So those phone calls that will come in that will ask questions of how did you handle it? Well, was the family with you? Did you still continue going to school? I remember being at Weaver because I graduated from Weaver, and during that time they had babysitting at Weaver. Some people didn't even know that. So while I was in school, I had they had the daycare at Weaver High School.
Right.
So it's just stories in itself. I that TV could be such therapy.
Yeah, that's the way I
people.
see it
Yes.
too.
It could
Exactly.
be
That's
therapy.
definitely the way I
Yep.
see
It could
Yep.
be therapy.
Yep.
What do you
Yep.
think, Bree?
Well, y'all want me to be honest,
Oh Lord, here we go.
so I'm
Yeah.
going to be honest.
She's
What-
the fireball. She's the
well,
I
what
can
I
see.
would-
I can
what's
see.
gonna
Look at.
come
I
out
can
of
see
those
it. I
is
see
the
it in her eyes.
fireball.
I see it in your eyes.
Bree,
what
be
do
nice.
what I expect to get out of it is that was the question, right? What
Yes.
do I-
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm still every time that we have a segment or something like that, I'm starting to really to warm up to it because I like they already know I don't like
She don't like
I
being
don't
on
like
social
I don't
media.
like social media. So I think that as I'm learning to warm up a little bit, that I'm getting to bond with my sisters and
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
even
is
more into
Yeah.
Okay, Bree.
that's it so
Okay.
far.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. You did wonderful. What does the audience get when they're listening to you all? I think we kind of talked about that.
The truth. They're gonna
truth.
They're
Get
gonna get the truth.
They're gonna
I'm glad
the
you said
honest
that.
truth.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the honest truth.
Yeah.
Seriously. Even if it hurts, we might argue on.
Might argue.
Yeah,
we will
probably
argue.
will. Disagreement. We wouldn't say argue. We'll say disagreement.
Okay.
But yeah, it's gonna get real, especially with her.
Yeah, because Sabrina might be like a woman of few words today, but she has a lot to say.
Oh my God.
She has a lot to
Wait a
say.
minute. Actually, she looks like she has a lot to say.
Yeah,
Oh
she
yeah,
does.
Miss Teresa, you don't want to be
What
on her
does
bad
that
side.
mean, Miss
One thing
I'm
about it-
never gonna be on your bad side.
I'm not a mean person.
Not at all, but she's
Don't listen to them.
probably is out of all of us, she has the least amount of filters.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
Let's
a
put it that
great
way.
way to say that.
All
Wow.
right then. All right then.
Yeah.
Wow, just put me on blast, why don't you?
And everybody that knows us knows that.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a surprise. To the people that are just getting acquainted with us, just beware,
Yeah, because it's gonna be shown.
she
on
going to say
real.
whatever she want to say, and there's
ahead.
nothing we can do about it.
What were some of
Wow.
the challenges that each of you faced in your lives? You kind of talked a little bit about
Yeah,
yours.
yeah. I was a teenage mom.
Well, I can say, and I'm going to talk about this on the podcast.
Oh, boy.
Probably most often than not is mental health.
I was gonna say that too.
I went through and still deal with depression and anxiety. And I think that a number of people for a long time were uncomfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
And I think that more and more that things are prevalent and going on in the world, that people are getting a little bit more attuned to it, because normally they'd be like, girl, get over it.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
work it out yourself.
Yeah,
You'll be
yeah.
all right. You're just being overly emotional.
Yeah.
But it's a chemical thing. It's a physical thing. It's
Yes.
all those things that's
Yes.
going on. And I think that that's probably one of my biggest challenges that I'm actually happy to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's healthy.
Because that's your release.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
your release.
Because
It
you
is
know,
healthy to-
I
it's
went. I
healthy to
was
do
on
that.
a program before that they were talking about mental health and stuff like that. And at first, people didn't have really anything to say. But when a few people started opening up, all of a sudden they didn't even want to turn the program out because so many people had
Yeah.
questions. And
Yep.
you know, because once somebody opened up, because it always was like kind of
It's so
a
true.
stigma behind whatever.
Yep.
But when one person started talking to another person, then everybody started.
Yeah.
You know, so people know that that's happening, but because of whatever, they don't want to say. But I think this kind of thing is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
Because everybody is like,
Yeah,
oh,
everybody's
me too.
talking about it.
I
Yeah.
went through it too.
Me too.
I'm going through it
Everybody's
myself
talking
right
about it
now.
now.
Yeah.
My child might be going through it.
Yes.
So,
So important.
yeah, so that's
really
one of my
is.
challenges.
Yes.
I think one of my challenges was just dealing with so many people dying. You know, we lost a lot
Yeah.
of people
Yeah.
during the COVID,
Yeah.
before and after the COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that for me has been a challenge because it's like one after the other.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
lost
especially
really,
in our family.
yeah, we
lot.
lost a lot of close friends and
Yes. That was
sudden
tough.
deaths, that kind of thing. And so
Yeah.
just wrapping your mind around that.
Yeah.
And even now is still, you know,
Yeah.
difficult.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you have to find a way every day to move on, but it's still difficult.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
It is. Even thinking about, we can talk about this later, but mass shootings.
Yeah.
I mean, we just had one today. You know,
Really?
We did.
the guy in Atlanta, he
That
you
was
guys didn't
today
hear
or
about
yesterday?
that? That was today.
I thought it was
No, I didn't hear about
Was-
that.
You didn't hear
Oh,
about
I
that
didn't
today?
hear about that.
That was today in Atlanta, Midtown Atlanta. He was in a hospital and he shot up the waiting room. One person died. 5 people were hospitalized.
Oh no.
Wow.
And guess what? It was a mental health hospital.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Amen.
it's a lot that needs to be talked
Yeah.
about,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and especially in the Black community,
Yes.
Black families.
Yes.
We don't like talking about mental health at all.
No, we don't.
Mhm.
We like keeping it.
Yeah.
And not even talking about it in the household. We don't, you don't
Nope.
talk about it.
No.
Mhm.
So it's good to, even in the church,
Yeah.
they don't talk about it.
Nope.
So,
pray and get healed.
yep.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, we could talk to someone at the church, but they're not on that.
Yeah.
They're not on the
Yeah.
Preach.
the therapist side, the professional side.
Yeah.
God could do anything,
That's right.
but you still need to sit down and talk
to somebody. Yeah.
someone that's
Professional.
Yeah.
And you-
qualified.
And you have to
and
have an open
professional.
mind too.
Yeah.
You have to
Yes.
have an open mind
Yes, you
about
do.
things because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't. They still living in old school days and not don't want to, you know.
I can see already that this is going to be really successful
Oh,
because of the
thank you.
openness and the honesty, and
Yeah.
we're talking about things people don't want to talk about, loss and
Yeah.
all of that. I know with me, I lost me and my sister. I'm close to me and my sisters because we had 3 brothers. All of them died of cancer.
Every
Wow.
last
All
one.
3 of the brothers
So
and my
sorry.
father.
Wow.
They all my sisters are fine. Some of them are dealing with some little issues,
Thank
but we
God.
lost all of them, and I was close to all my brothers. So
Wow.
you know,
Wow.
yeah. So a
So
lot of
it's a
people are dealing
difficult-
with different
yeah.
things,
Yeah.
and just sometimes to sit down and talk about it,
Yeah.
it helps.
It does
Yes,
help.
it's
You
very
know,
You
therapeutic.
Yeah,
get through
yeah.
your day.
Therapeutic.
Yes,
That's right.
yes,
Yep.
What are some of the successes that each one of you have achieved in your life? Start with you. Honey.
Start with me. Oh.
You
Yeah,
wanna
because
start?
you talk a lot. So go
Oh
ahead.
no, that's not even
So it
fair.
might take like 20 taps.
That's not true. I'm the shyest one out of everybody.
Girl.
You maybe when you were a little girl.
Success. Well, you know what? For years, I talked about writing my own book, and I
Yeah.
finally did it.
And you did.
Oh, you did.
I finally
Okay.
did it. I had a
Wow.
very bad editor,
Okay.
so I have to do it again.
Okay.
But I got it done.
At least
At least
you're
I'm being
being-
honest.
At least you being honest.
There was, mistakes and things that should have been fixed prior
Yeah,
to print.
yeah.
But it was my first book, and it was successful to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get it out there, it was fun.
And you did the play.
It was, and I did my.
Little skit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I
your
did my
your
one-woman
skit
show
at the Mark Twain House.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
one-woman show, and I acted out because it's a book of short stories of my life. So
Okay.
I acted them out, and that was
Wow.
very successful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of mine.
Yeah, that editing.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
editing is.
Editing
something.
is a job, and you need a
That's
professional.
where that takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Just editing.
Yeah, because the group that I'm in, we're writing an anthology, and
Oh,
they've been editing that thing. It seems like for a year now, and they still coming back, fixing things and fixing.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I know it's a long.
It's a long
Yeah,
process.
it's
It
a
is a long
It's a long
process.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what about you, Missy?
I think with me as being like I was a young mom, my daughters, because one, after I graduated high school, I went to courses, Greater Hartford Community College.
Mm-hmm.
But during that, I never gave up. That's the success. I never gave up. I failed. I made a mistake. Got pregnant. But she was just a blessing after that. I helped her go through college. Then she went to get her master's,
Wow.
and then
She's still moving forward.
She's
and
still
she's
moving.
still
That's
she's
right.
still moving. I
Wonderful.
never I never
Yeah.
stopped. I think every step that we take in life is a success.
Yes.
Because even sometimes at times
Even
you
the
may
bad ones.
fail.
Yeah, even the bad ones.
Even the bad ones, it's still
Still
setting
grow.
you up for success. Either,
Yeah.
you know, I don't think I ever set goals in my life at times. I think I did, but I started Innocence in 2015, went through some struggles, and I'm still going through some bumps as an entrepreneur, but I'm still not giving up. But I still feel like I'm successful.
Yeah,
You are.
I'm
You
still
are.
very
successful.
much so.
Because, and I feel like I'm successful because I'm actually putting my gifts in helping other people succeed in what they're doing. So that's how I feel. What you think, Brie?
Well, they said so much. You have to ask me the question again.
Sabrina, just passing that test.
How do you feel?
was a
What are
success.
some of the successes
The
that you have
that you
achieved in
had.
your life?
Okay, some of the successes that I have had are, I believe, one is touching others' lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, you know, there's a saying, and my mom used to always say, she still say it too. The more that you give, the more that
You receive.
and your blessings
believe that.
come when you are giving of yourself. And that I've done all my life, as far as people are concerned.
And your cats.
Oh God.
Oh
Please
yeah,
bring it
that's
up.
another thing
Oh,
we have
God.
to talk about.
Oh my God, why you gotta bring that in there?
Because that's-
so, but this is my
sorry.
time right now. Y'all spoke.
Well, you've
okay?
been very successful
All right,
in
okay.
raising
Okay.
over 100 cats.
So see, wow.
Seriously?
Now
Yes,
she
close
gonna put my
to it to
business
me.
Our
out there.
garage has like,
Oh, receipt,
Yeah.
receipt. Don't put my business
a
out
salon
there.
of
She's
cats.
the cat woman.
Oh,
really.
she
my
brushed
God.
their teeth.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh
she
my
does.
God.
But that's
comb their
not
hair.
that's not
She
what
can't
my
even
one of my-
cornrow.
Did I
Don't
interrupt
say
them?
Sabrina,
When
don't
did
say-
she? When
I'm
she
sorry.
learned to
Did
her
I,
success?
did I interrupt them
I'm
when
sorry,
they were
Sabrina.
talking?
No, you
sorry.
did not. You sat there quietly.
I'm sorry.
Right, really?
Go ahead.
There you
But
go.
recently, but giving back, like I said, I mean, you know, trying to be there for others, support each other, and others in whatever way they might have needed it, especially children. Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
But recently,
Sabrina.
my biggest is finishing massage school.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
at 50.
was a
Well, I'm
feat.
59 now, so.
So now you're
I
telling
went to
everybody
school.
age because I
Dang,
said we
I'm
were
proud.
a year
I'm proud of
apart.
my age.
How
I'm
is that
proud.
possible?
I didn't think.
good,
I
girl.
didn't
Mine
think you would.
I'm proud. It sure don't. But at my age, going back to school or going to school, that was no joke. So
Yeah.
that for me was a success, and to
yeah.
be able to finish and because I've always loved feet. I'm putting it out there. I always loved feet.
True.
So that was the reason why I went to massage school, because I want to be a reflexologist. But in order for me to do that, I had to go to massage school.
Okay.
So in order to do that, to help touch somebody and to help heal someone
Yeah.
that
yeah.
way, that is for me is a
And
success.
it works.
Yeah,
It's
it
definitely
Yeah.
a success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we have to say this. She is the oldest, so everybody else can do the math.
I know you think she is, but
But
she's
Sabrina's
the
the
baby.
oldest one out of all
No,
of us.
I'm the baby.
You would never know that, right?
Believe it or not,
I would have never. I would
shock
never.
on
I
your
was the
face.
oldest?
I just didn't think she was 59. I didn't know who was older, who was.
Right, because
I wouldn't have never thought you were that old.
Sabrina, I know.
Why not? Okay, well, while I'm doing that, she's
Sabrina-
going to be 58 and
Sabrina-
she is going to be 57.
Am I? I'm gonna be 56.
No, you're not. You're going to be 57, baby.
Well, thank God we lived this
Well,
long.
I never would have thought you were that old.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, now that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Look, they're upset now that I told the world.
That's 'cause
she be
I told the
creeping.
world
She
the
be creep,
age.
creep.
Christine, don't put my business out there. What did I
She
tell
be
you about that?
creeping.
Oh
Stop
God!
That's why she look young.
Oh Lord, you're too funny.
Oh
You're
my
making
God.
you're making my
I can't
night.
believe you just said that.
Okay.
Well, they know because we've gone live on Facebook, so we've seen it alluded to some of this stuff already.
And,
Oh,
and
she has.
So
let her
people
keep
a little bit
alluding.
in their
And y'all
ear.
want you, it's going to be two sisters and I. The
No, it's gonna
missing
be one sister and I.
No, it's going to be
It's,
y'all.
it's all right,
I
Miss
love
Joyce.
y'all. I
Because what
love y'all.
happens
Yeah.
is when we finish the social media, or if I post anything, who's the first one asking? Did anybody? How many
No.
likes?
No.
Bree,
She's always been an
I'm telling the
exaggerator.
truth. But
Always.
anyway,
You know how the youngest child. Are you the youngest? What
I,
sister are you?
I'm the youngest in mine.
Oh,
So
you're
you
the
can
baby.
relate.
yeah, that's
So
why.
you are you as bossy as Recina is?
I'm not bossy.
No,
Christina's
I can't
very
see you
bossy.
being that way. But
Why do
they,
you say I'm bossy? I'm not
Oh,
bossy.
but they
see,
always
see?
been tattletales.
I'm telling you guys need a video comedy show.
Sorry, Ms. Street. Go ahead. Ask your question. Because we over time, y'all. Y'all.
Okay, we
over
about
time.
to say about
no,
half an
no,
hour.
we're not.
Okay.
How can the audience find you all, and what will your station, and what would your station be, and how often will you be broadcasting? You think?
That's
So
a-
we
that's a
think-
Cacina
That's you.
I think, like I said, mentioned earlier, I think it's going to be once a month for now.
Yeah.
But I think that as our audience grows, then we'll probably go on a little bit more often. We're actually going to do our first show in an actual studio, something similar to this,
Okay.
and
Might
that'll
be
be. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. You're right.
Yeah, we're going to be in a studio, and
And you are
now you can contact me at cacinar@yahoo.com, but we probably will go live again prior to the kickoff of our podcast.
Okay.
So stay tuned to Recina, one of our Facebook pages. I'm Cacina Reynolds. This is Recina Reynolds, and that's Sabrina won't be on. She's antisocial. So
But you're gonna start this My Sister and I Facebook page.
yeah, we're gonna
You
start
said
my
you was
sister
gonna
and
do
I
that.
Facebook page.
And then you want to talk about the private screening that we want to show, because he's going to show a little clip of what we recorded already.
Yeah,
So
did
we
that.
want to do. She wants to do a private screening,
Okay.
have a certain amount of people just to see
Okay.
what she has presented a couple
Okay.
years ago
All
to
right.
a couple people, which is going to be hilarious. In the
Is,
summer,
is
it's
it going to be more
it's gonna be
funnier
this year.
than what happened to here tonight?
It's going
Well,
to be.
I think it's a real glimpse into our personal lives.
Yeah.
A little bit more so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I
it's-
just can't wait. I can't wait.
We argue or disagree, like she say. But you see us
like
come
you're doing
together.
tonight.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
All right.
yes.
Absolutely.
I love it
But
though.
you hear a little bit more about us and our ideologies and,
Yeah.
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 and our opinions on life. And Sabrina does a very eloquent job of talking about our childhood and,
Yeah.
And our
how-
friends.
and our friends.
And we'll be talking about relationships.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's going to be a great subject.
Talking about relationships, especially
Divorce.
dating in our 50s.
dating.
Oh, if there's anybody in there, you can give me a call. We could talk about divorce.
Oh, we definitely going to talk
I
about
went
divorce.
through a very nasty divorce, and so I'm quite sure some people that are divorced can relate to some of my frustrations. That I've
Well, it's
had.
going to be more on the positive. Well,
It is
divorce
in a positive,
not-
how to get
it's
through
negative,
it.
but could be positive, but how you get through it.
How you get through it.
how
over
you
it.
get through it. Because everybody.
Because I still believe in love, and I still believe in marriage. So
Yeah.
absolutely, I do.
But you don't believe in babysitting. Because you can't have
Oh,
a
no.
grown man that's still home with his mama and his credit is low. He ain't had no doggone car.
And he don't have a car.
And, he don't have no car, and he's still wearing white socks.
But he can still be. Yeah, that might be the one.
No,
No, sir.
Oh God Almighty!
Don't
You
see
have to
I
have
just-
something to bring to the table.
He gotta have something.
Of course.
He
That's
gotta
right.
have something.
So I know this is going to be just exceptional. It really is. So you guys have anything else extra to say before we get to the end of our time together? I feel like, what's that show? I'm so glad we
I'm
had
so
this time
glad
together.
together.
Oh Lord, I started
Carol, wasn't that Carol?
Carol
Burnett?
Burnett.
Yeah.
Carol Burnett.
Any Zetas in the community, get in contact with me, please, so we can hook back
There's
up.
a lot of Zetas
I used to be
around
very
here.
involved, and I'm not as involved as I should be. So
Right.
I would love to get involved again.
Right.
So you want to say your contact information again, though, in
Yes,
case?
CacinaR@yahoo.com. But
That's CACINAR@yahoo.com.
and then Recina, you can find me at Innocence, INASCENTS, by @gmail.com. But what I want to say is my sister and I,
My sisters. And
my
I.
sisters and I.
Yes.
I thought you said my sister and I.
My sister.
Oh, yeah,
no,
that's
'cause that
right.
would
I'm
just
sorry.
be two people.
Oh,
Duh.
But
Hey,
it will be my
duh.
sister and I. If
My
you keep
sis-
put my business, trying to put my business out
Okay,
there.
well, we won't, okay. My sisters and I mean, it's just something special. It's not only about us, it's about
All of our
our relationship
guys.
with our friends,
Yeah.
our relationship with community leaders like
Yeah.
yourself,
That's right.
It's just gonna be something really, really special that's gonna actually bless people.
Yeah, and we're gonna be bringing
and
people
bless us
on
too.
our podcast,
Right.
So
Yeah.
we can
They're already
interview movers
asking.
and shakers.
They're always they're already asking,
Wow.
when can I get on and stuff
Wow.
like that. So yeah.
We look forward to
What do
seeing
you want to
guys.
get out of it, Bree?
She already asked that question.
Oh, I thought
And
you
it,
were gonna say cat
and
food.
if you want to, wow. Oh, that would be nice.
know,
Any help I can
donations
get,
of cat food.
any help I can get. But if they want to reach me, they can reach me through you all.
Yeah.
You can reach
'Cause she
me
don't like
by
social-
caravan.
She don't like social media.
No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
But she likes to see the likes and the
all that other stuff.
all that other stuff.
I'll see stuff out every once in a while. I'll post happy birthday, that
But
kind
we,
of stuff.
Yeah.
But
right. But we appreciate you, Miss Theresa.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
appreciate it.
Thanks for
I'm telling
having
you,
us.
I've had so much fun tonight. And it's so wonderful to meet you ladies. It's so wonderful to have you come down and spend some time with me. And
You're such a great host.
yeah,
And the
I
young
are.
man that's doing the
Jamel,
Jamel, he's a sweetheart
he's
too.
he's wonderful. Everybody down here is wonderful. And so I want to say to the audience, I've been on Win TV since 2008.
Wow.
Yeah, this
Really?
program is since 2008.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
And this not only plays on the YouTube, but it plays on the regular lineup of in the on Windsor Public Television.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So not you're not
we know
just
a lot
YouTube.
of people that live in Windsor.
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of people,
They're gonna see
see the
you.
program.
They're gonna see
So
you
I'm
tonight.
better than I look.
Especially me.
Oh my gosh,
But them beignets were on and popping in New Orleans.
that wasn't the
Go ahead,
only
Miss
thing.
Teresa.
Well, see, they don't even want me to end the show, but I just
No,
want to
sorry.
say that I already fell in love with these ladies. I love their mom, and I know that this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful project. And so when the YouTube video come out, please share it. We always sharing stuff that's terrible, bad stuff. This is something positive. Family, sisters, laughing, enjoying each other, fussing together, and all that kind of stuff is a wonderful thing. So I thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.
Thank you for having
Thank you.
us.
Bye.
Bye.